What is up, you guys? Welcome back to a live video. Hopefully you guys can hear me. Hopefully this mic is working. We're back. We're about to do another game. The first game I lost. I think. Oh wait, I am 5-0. Holy shit. Girls call me MCM, I'm trying to beat you. We're 5-0. Jazz up the road, I want to play for 2011. I'm high. We got an invitation for the homie Ruben. Getting media. It was social. Elevated my mentality. All I see is casualty. How we get started here. If I get this down, I'm getting 20 at the half. They try to double me. I hit a shot. Look at the staff. We're gonna try our best. I never said we were gonna win. As you can see in the draft, we got a pretty good team. Yeah. He said this shit your last. Gotta put you in the reminiscing on the days. I ain't know what was ahead. What I gotta do to make sure the family fed. Staring at the ceiling, struggling to go to bed. Trying to pass class, split the needle with a thread. What? Far away from home. Oh, what up, man? A boy amongst men, I ain't even where
you got the worst team in the league.
Huh?
You got the worst team in the league.
Hey, bro, look, I got what I could get. I didn't. Every time I had somebody better in mind, everybody picked the person that I was gonna pick. So it's like. You know what I'm saying? Plus, I'm really not all that good at 2K anyway, so it's like I was bound to lose anyway, no matter who I had. I know I don't play against people online like that. Yeah, that's probably gonna lose either way it goes.
Welcome, basketball fans. It's Halloween, and we've got a treat for you. It's the opening of the NBA season. And thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, our game analysts, and from the sideline, David Aldridge. It's New Orleans facing the Oklahoma City Thunder. Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. They've got Bryant. Hang out there with Al Harrington. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Robinson in at the center, filling out the middle.
Boy, guys, such a rare combination, right? A great shot blocker who can also make threes. And if you think back to that 2015 draft, 3 times of those players entered the league. Karl-Anthony Towns, Kristaps Porzingis, and this guy, Miles Turner.
New Orleans shooting their first free throws of the evening.
You've got to appreciate their ability to make free throws. 81% as a team.
Stolen by Westbrook. Dang. Here's Harrington. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
You won't see many better finishes than that. Goes under the bucket, takes the defender completely out of the play.
No good on the triple. You talked, Doris, about a stretch 5. Miles Turner already a knockdown shooter from long range.
Well, it's incredible at his size to be that smooth, that quick, and that high with his release. Your eyes are not lying. That's a 7-footer with a gorgeous shooting stroke.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
And that's not the type of defense you want to play, right? You've got to make it more difficult than that. Layups are too easy.
Now here's Turner. Here's McGrady. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
A defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter.
Wow. My goodness, is there anything better than watching Westbrook hammer at home? My goodness gracious, Russell.
Free passes to Turner. A shot by McGrady, no good.
Oh, a lapse defensively, and they actually get away with it. Bad idea to leave him open consistently, though. Boy, that makes them 4 out of 5 to start this thing. They're finding very good shots early on.
Robinson pulls it in.
Well, they've been playing some tough defense on him in this period, and it's starting to affect him. This guy's having trouble finding the target right now.
Now here's Westbrook. New Orleans moving the ball around. Misses from close range. Thunder trailing by 5. Millsap with it. He's picked up by Dang. Stolen by Robinson. Harrington dishes to Westbrook. And there's the feed to Robinson. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Millsap a screen on Westbrook. Free can't get it to go.
He's trying to make something happen, but obviously been a tough quarter.
And Bryant kicks to Robinson. Millsap with the steal. The 3, and that one's good. McGrady's got his second basket of the night. And on Halloween night, we get our first treat. Should be fantastic. I'm looking forward to this one, Doris. What were some of your favorite treats as a kid? I've been dying to know this.
Well, if we're talking basketball treats, I would say the Magic Doctor filling the lane and finishing at the rim. If we're talking chocolate, I might have been known to sneak back to a house that had peanut butter cups.
I like that. And it's Robinson with the jam.
Oh, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow. There's the dish to Stojakovic. Turner with the screen. Stojakovic the pass to McGrady. Here's Turner. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Turner's got his first 2 points of the night.
Yeah, Miles Turner can carve space. Don't let that lean frame fool you. He can get inside and score deep.
The shot's good from Bryant.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Here's Free. That ball. Nice speed that time from Turner. He's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Thunder. Here's Westbrook. And Westbrook throws it down.
This guy is an incredible dunker in space. The defense just says, let me step back here, Kevin.
McGrady dishes to Turner. Out to the right wing. Kicks to McGrady. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Oklahoma City shooting their first free throws of the game.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Nene, he's checked in for Miles Turner. Young comes in for Paul Millsap. And Trevor Ariza has subbed in for Stojakovic. Nene into the lane.
Oh,
can't tie it up as that one misses. Butler kicks to Jones. From downtown. The shot that time, not on target. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way. Ariza with it. Butler covering. Back to Ariza. Oklahoma City keeping it alive with the new 24-second shot clock. Over Butler. Hits the front of the rim and out. New Orleans in the lead. 1:37 left to play in the first. Free against Jones. Back to Hardaway. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Well, the Thunder are not one of the best
What
shooting
was
teams
that?
that they know their strength of their offense, Doris, lies in their ability to attack the rim and get shots in the paint.
Right, because you have to consider the Thunder last year were last in the NBA in three-point percentage, yet second in the league in points in the paint. So when they are able to get inside on a team, that is when they are at their most dangerous.
Count it.
Oh, easy putback. No one got a body on it.
Boy, I'll tell you, Greg, that's just inexcusable. All they had to do was box him out. You learn a lesson the hard way in that instance. I don't think the pass could be better placed. That's a great assist.
Jones. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
Yeah, a little too physical on that play. Tries to climb over the top of him and gets whistled for it.
Well, the aggressive attitude getting the best of him that time.
Here's World B free. Good on the triple. Free's got his third basket of the night.
Don't underestimate him. He can knock that down.
I'll tell you, he takes the window of opportunity and delivers a nice pass into the post.
Oklahoma City trailing. McGrady outside.
Oh,
Good on
come
the
on,
three.
Grady. You're supposed to make that.
New
baby.
Orleans has gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Butler on the wing. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And it's going to be on Tracy McGrady.
Well, this to me is the problem with defending Butler. He typically takes it so strong, it's hard not to bite on that pump fake.
And he's good on the second. We've got 13 seconds left in the first quarter. Ariza outside. Shoots a three. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Sabonis has got 3 rebounds now in this one. Up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from New Orleans?
I love the fact that they're getting so many of their points at the rim. Just a solid first period.
Well, Greg, playing bully basketball on the block. Every opportunity they've wanted at the rack, they've got it.
Oklahoma City has gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. So for New Orleans right now, they've got Jimmy Butler. Jones is out there with Tim Hardaway Jr. Then there's D-Bots, and it's Sabonis in at the center. Butler can't get that one to fall.
Yes.
And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Young sets a screen for Nene. And it's good. He planted his feet on the pick and shielded the defender off.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Now here is Hardaway. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. And that one's good by Butler.
And Kev, that's the explosiveness we talk about. Butler, even in traffic, draining the highly contested shot. Wow.
Here's Ntilikina. Shoots a fader. He wants the rebound.
A fadeaway, not a terrible idea, but he needs to make the game easier on himself. He's overcomplicating things. The defense lost him there, and he should have made him pay.
Here's Ntilikina. And poor shot selection there. Not a high percentage look for him.
And Frank Ntilikina out of France, played pro ball in Germany, and a lot of fans in the U.S. might not be as familiar with him, but for NBA execs and scouts, that's their job. Ntilikina has a game worthy of their attention.
Boy, how about the strength by Thaddeus Young on that dunk? My goodness gracious.
Yep, that one goes.
I hate that, bro.
Sabonis has got 6.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Young's shot is off. In a draft stock of point guards, Ntilikina's court vision, Greg, might be the best of them all.
I mean, he's a true, pure point guard. And at the same time, a good shooter. Specs.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Turner's checked in for Nene.
What? No foul?
Thaddeus Young. And it's Peja Stojakovic in for Ntilikina. And then for New Orleans, Al Harrington's checked in for D-Bots. Kobe comes in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And Russell Westbrook subbed in for Jones. Prince, the pass to Turner. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Shots good by Stojakovic.
Move the ball.
That was a real quick comeback there. Both sides showing some range.
Both teams are pulling the trigger right now, showing great confidence from behind that arc.
He got
Took him no time at all on that one. He's got 9.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Here's Prince, and not going to go. He misses the first attempt on the night. Passes it to Harrington. Here's Sabonis. On the wing, Bryant. And the dunk.
Come on, that wasn't the block. Come on now, bro.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. McGrady dishes to Millsap. And that one's on target from the wing.
Boy, maybe a little bit selfish to take such a tough shot instead of passing it off. But, boy, as long as it's good, he won't hear about it.
Now, here's Harrington. Back to Westbrook. Pass to Bryant.
Oh, come on, bro.
Finish.
That's ridiculous, bro.
Well, Westbrook can be a pass-first mentality when necessary. How about the recognition from the crafty guard?
Oh!
And the 3 ball is good. Prince has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
You hope that's a wake-up call for the defense, boys, because you give them that clean a look and it's over.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now, here is Stojakovic. McGrady outside. Millsap a screen. Stojakovic with it. Picked up by Bryant. Off the pick. That's short off the rim. New Orleans leading by 6. The pass to Sabonis. Shoots over Turner, and it's sent back by Turner.
I tell you love the attitude of Miles Turner. No one is getting off these shots when he's nearby. No one.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Here's Stojakovic. That's good, and it's Millsap with the assists. Now just a 2-point New Orleans lead. Westbrook against McGrady. Westbrook drives in. It's tipped. Here's Millsap. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
When you talk about just a natural basketball player, I think you got to envision a guy like Paul Millsap. He just does it all. He's got the skill level and versatility at that power forward position. And in this league today, you have to be able to impact the game the way he does.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Trevor Ariza's checked in for Prince. And Freeze subbed in for Tracy McGrady. Oklahoma City's gone 2 or 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. The shot by Turner, no good. And you look at all the different things that Paul Millsap does for you on the court, Greg. Don't forget about the defensive end of the floor, too.
Yeah, great point. And an all-defense selection. One of the great big men in league history in terms of getting steals. Just unbelievable hands. And oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. For the Thunder, Nene comes in for Turner. And it's Young in for Paul Millsap. And then for New Orleans, Devonts comes in for Al Harrington. And Jones subbed in for Russell Westbrook. 13 feet away. And it's in off the backboard. Robinson's got 10.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Young's shot is off. New Orleans leading by 5. And here's Bryant for 3. Jones kicks to Dang. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Devon's again. Young. Back to Stojakovic. The Thunder with another miss.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Nene outside. Pass to Young. Oklahoma City moving it around. Second chance shot. Free can't get it to go.
Boy, the defense collapsing and throwing him off balance on his way to the cup.
Here's Bryant. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him.
Yeah, remarkable positioning from Thaddeus Young.
And so it's New Orleans bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We've got more in store for you right after this. Thunder trailing by 7. Ntilikina out there with Peja Stojakovic. And it's Trevor Ariza. Then there's Nene. And it's Young in at the 4 spot. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half. In the corner, it's Westbrook. Outside, Kobe. Back to Westbrook. A 3. That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant. And it's 9 points for Russell Westbrook. Doris, you've watched the game of basketball develop over the years, but it seems like over the past 5 seasons, there's been a real shift in what is considered a good shot. Talk about that if you can.
Well, there was a moment in last year's finals where Steph Curry is leading a transition opportunity where it's a 3-on-2, and normally you're taught, go get a layup. Well, Steph had Kevin Durant in front of him, and instead of passing to KD, he stops and shoots a pull-up 3. The three-pointer and playing with pace are the most extreme differences in this year's NBA.
The pull-up 3 really took a lot of focus, I thought, this past playoff season, didn't you?
Oh, I agree. And it's incredible the freedom that these guys have to go ahead and pull the trigger. Now, whether that's analytics-based, Kevin, or whether it's just the skill level changing of the players, that's an interesting question.
Pass to Ntilikina. Over Westbrook. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Ntilikina's got his first bucket of the night.
And, you know, sometimes there just really isn't a defense for Ntilikina. He does a phenomenal job keeping that high release on his shot when the D is near.
Here's Robinson. And the dunk by Robinson.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. Russell Westbrook really making a difference here.
He's just really a one-man wrecking crew down low, and with this timeout, they've got to make some adjustments because he's been steady inside.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. It's Ariza on the wing. He dishes it to Nene. From beyond the arc, Ariza no what.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession.
Yeah, you go for the steal, but at least you do get the deflection.
Well, Greg, you make them reset their offense, right? It's disrupting their rhythm.
Tracy McGrady's checked in for the Thunder. Free comes in for Ntilikina. And New Orleans also making a change. Hardaway's checked in. It's stolen by McGrady. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Free can't get it to go.
Oh, come on,
New Orleans
man.
leading by 13. Hardaway. Here's Robinson. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Hardaway. Robinson's got 14.
By the time I clicked on him, it was
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Uses that 7'5" wingspan. Nene has the reach to spike it home.
Watch how just right there.
Robinson down low. Guarded by Nene.
Yeah,
Whistle blows. That's going to be a travel.
It's really been a tale of two halves, hasn't it, guys? As far as taking care of the basketball, immaculate at halftime, but he's had too many miscues here in the second half.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Prince is checked in. Sabonis, he's checked in for New Orleans. Jimmy Butler comes in for Luol Deng. Prince misses. New Orleans has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Butler against Prince. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
Bro,
8 points for him.
And sometimes we've got to give credit to the Butler, refining his mid-range Jimmy doing work.
Prince, the pass to Nene. Takes the 12-footer and hits.
And not everyone can shoot this well at his size.
Yeah, there's no question about it. Guys with size don't necessarily translate into great shooters, but boy, does he show great confidence knocking that down.
Hardaway dishes to Harrington. Pass to Sabonis. Westbrook with a wide open look. Goes back up. The kick outside to Butler. Outside Hardaway. Out left to the wing. For 3, Westbrook. Another miss by Westbrook.
Well, the league is finally catching up with Thaddeus Young. 6'8", 220 pounds. He was a small ball power forward before that was in vogue. Now he's kind of the perfect fit.
How is that a highly contested shot? He was just vibing.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Russell Westbrook is at the NBA, and he's got his rhythm now.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Turner's checked in for Nene. And Paul Millsap subbed in for Thaddeus Young. And then for New Orleans, D5G comes in for Al Harrington. And Jones subbed in for Tim Hardaway Jr. New Orleans with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Butler kicks to Sabonis. The kick out to Westbrook. Sinks the three-pointer. Westbrook's got 17 now.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
The 19-foot shot. Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done.
Boy, great rhythm on the jumper. Every year, Butler gains more and more confidence in that catch-and-shoot game.
It's stolen by Jones. And New Orleans pushing it up now.
Well, you've got to look at this guy's shooting as one of the main reasons they've been able to build this lead.
Oklahoma City comes into this one after the win against Dallas. Pass to Free. Millsap in the corner. Offensive rebound. New Orleans leading by 22. From deep. And it's Free with the rebound. Prince, the pass to Millsap. It's stolen by D5G.
Man, this is ridiculous, bro. Yeah, I can't get a steal. Come on, bro.
Outside Westbrook. Butler in the corner. Here's Sabonis. A beautiful reverse layup. Sabonis has got 4 this quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range. They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
Well, I mean, he needs to talk to his guys. The interior defense has been horrific.
Absolutely no rim protection whatsoever. At this point, the other team is walking all over them on the inside.
And not surprising, obviously unhappy with the lack of response from his team.
And I think, Greg, he just has to get them on the same page. With this kind of lax defensive effort, something has got to change.
Peja Stojakovic, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And New Orleans also making a change. Ryan's checked in. 1:04 left in the third. McGrady dishes to Turner. Back to McGrady. That ball. Nice speed that time from Turner. McGrady's got 13.
Well, listen, there's no one around him, and he says thank you very much. Wide open look at three, as easy as that.
Here's Sabonis. And another basket to his impressive total. It's his 9th against 12 attempts.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Free.
Come on now.
That shot off the mark. Divac with some nice D. Kobe, that's for 2. But they recover it. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Another shot. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Well, obviously it's been an off night for him offensively, but give his teammates credit. They bailed him out. He's still got time to turn it around.
Jones kicks to Sabonis.
Look at this fucking lag.
He got the whistle, so he'll have a 3-point play opportunity.
I tried the Euros just
Boy, the
now.
consistency he's had tonight has been impressive. Really steady from the field.
Play this game online.
New Orleans getting their 7th free throw attempt here. Pass to Free. And so it's New Orleans in complete command. They're leading 28 points going into the break. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against it.
Because all I know PK is just check it out.
And we're getting underway here in the 4th quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. Well, for New Orleans, shooting so far very efficient all around at about 55%. So for New Orleans right now, Ryan is up there with Jones. Then it's LaRusso. Then it's Dang. And it's Divac in the 5 down low. Ariza no luck. Here's New Orleans. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. Here's Kobe.
How is that a foul?
Contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Something everyone seems to be doing these days, Doris, polishing their jumper, making sure that it becomes, you know, the first thought perhaps as they work on things in the offseason. In your opinion, who in the NBA has the smoothest shooting stroke, the best style?
Well, given that Ray Allen is retired in the last couple of years, he would have been the first guy to come to mind. My present best shooter and the guy who gets it off the fastest and is the most likely to incinerate a defense in a short period of time. That would be one Mr. Klay Thompson, arguably one of the best two-way players in today's NBA.
Great word, incinerate, because he can be so hot and so dangerous.
And this is why. Travis sponsored for all of
And Doris, regarding league expansion with the popularity of international basketball, you think there'll ever be a team added to the NBA that is not located in North America?
You know, this is a fascinating supposition because the game is so popular in China. The game is increasingly popular in any number of non-NBA cities in Europe, Kev. I just wonder about the logistics of it. We talk all the time about the difficulty of the travel schedule and then the games in a certain number of nights. If you're incorporating overseas travel, it just seems to me that that's going to be a tough jigsaw to work out.
It could be. If you're playing on the East Coast and play in a London or a Paris, those flights probably don't measure much over 7 hours. But I get your point, and that, all leagues are looking at this now very closely.
This is something the league is looking hard at. It'll be curious to see what occurs from it.
I think one of the things, too, is do we need to influence overseas markets now to find new revenues? I think that's something that all the leagues are looking at. The shot misses, and New Orleans will come the other way. Shot on the wing. No good that time.
Boy, they leave an area of the floor totally unprotected, and he lets it go to waste.
And that one's good. Millsap.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Jones, the pass to Bryant. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
Continuing to push the action and build this lead.
You can tell they've got their foot on the gas pedal right now. No slowing down. The defense starting to look helpless.
It's intercepted. Here we go, one-on-one. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. That one on Jones.
And Ntilikina, he possesses that unselfishness that really allows his guys to play their best basketball. You got to love his approach.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Nene comes in for Peja Stojakovic. And it's Young in for Paul Millsap. Tim Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for New Orleans.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And that one falls for Dang.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Riza. The Thunder with another miss.
I'll tell you, his touch has been off all day, and now his judgment is starting to go by the wayside as well. That's a poor shot.
It doesn't go for him. And Young now, top of the key. Here's Ariza. Not really his range, and it's off target.
Wow, this defense is blanking him down the stretch, and that's certainly hurting his team's chances.
And Jones has it in the corner. The shot from the low post is good.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Ntilikina. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. And the call will be against Thaddeus Young. That's his first foul. There's one trend we've seen in the league, and emphasis on getting back defensively rather than pounding the offensive glass. I think of San Antonio a little bit when I think about that. Why is that, you think?
You know, I don't know if this is something cyclical and we'll eventually see teams emphasize getting to the offensive glass as a means to help them win. But one of the most dangerous aspects of the NBA right now is transition three opportunities. We're not even seeing teams get back to the hoop and build their defense out. At this point, they're sprinting to the three-point line and then building back toward the hoop. So a drastic difference. We'll see if it changes at any point.
Indicative of what we've seen tonight. One team being the aggressor, the other failing
How's that
to
not
react.
a foul?
Right, really a disappointing effort on the defensive end, not offering any challenge at all at the cup.
Dang dishes to Hardaway. Jones for three. The rebound by Prince.
Well, that's the shot they want. He always has the green light when he's that open. Boy, one miss isn't going to change that.
And Young kicks to Nene. And here's Prince outside.
I think.
Nice timing to get up on that shot.
Boy, you can't ask for better defense, Greg. Excellent work getting right into the grill of the shooter.
Kicks it out to Jones. To the left side wing. New Orleans moving the ball around. Clock at 6. Dang. And the shot falls short this time. To the paint. And stolen by Biyombo.
Throwing it to him, bro.
Here's LaRusso. Tries again. They shoot again. And count it. And a chance for one more at the free throw line.
And one of the stories of the second half has been all of those second chance points. I mean, they have been terrific on the offensive backboard.
Doris, you ended a very successful college career a few years before professional women's basketball was fully established. How much do you wish you could have had a chance to go pro and play in what is now the WNBA?
How about this, Gab? The last 10 minutes of my senior season, the last 10 minutes of my final game, I blow out my knee. Otherwise, I would have gone to either Sweden or Ireland to play professionally. But sure, of course, I wish the WNBA was formed. It came 10 years after my graduation in 1987. Oh, what could have been.
Yeah. And Doris is thriving, right? I mean, there is such a following for the WNBA.
Last year's finals may be the most competitive in history. It's really grown leaps and bounds.
So fun to watch. Shot clock at 5. Dang. Doesn't go for him. Prince with the defensive effort. The Thunder shooting 31%, not looking sharp offensively, to say the least.
Man, that's bullshit, bro. Fucking lag. I was supposed to been past the fucking
minute
ball,
42
bro.
left in the fourth quarter of this one. Dang for 3. Another miss by Dang. Dang's gone 3 of 9 shooting. And the foul called on Bismack Biyombo. That is his first foul of the game. Shortening the preseason, adding a week to the regular season to avoid some back-to-backs. Doris, how much is that going to help the players, you think, stay healthy?
You know, this is a fascinating development in one of the areas where the NBA was so proactive in long-term health and well-being of their players. Kevin, I'm anxious to see. Everybody was frustrated by the number of preseason games. They didn't matter. And so I think by taking some of those games that have zero impact on the season, zero impact on how you evaluate and put your team together, is going to be critical to avoiding back-to-backs and the dreaded 4 games in 5 nights. I'm so excited to see how this plays out.
Doris, we're going to get a better product in the regular season. We're going to see players fresher, less injured. I mean, it's a win-win.
Agreed.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for New Orleans.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in there about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so all the hard work here tonight converted into a tally in the win column. It'll be number 26 on the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
Ntilikina can't hit. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
Ariza goes in. And the layup is good.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist. Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
That's his second personal foul.
The first one falls.
At the line, Tim Hardaway Jr.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line.
Orleans foul call. Bismack Biyombo. That's his second personal foul.
That free throw, no good.
Oh, bro, come on, bro.
Richaun Holmes. Shooting.
And the second free throw, good. So we see New Orleans taking it. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
Gold all on my wrist. I make the moves, we make it flip. Ay, pull up in the Lexus while they always check it. I'm from the slums. I then you get numb. You ain't matching, you numb. You ain't matching, you nothing. School ain't for me, got the ain't about money, no discussion there. I got what you need, just hit the match, your easy busy, baby. I got what you need. Break it down, the way that they talk about me. You think them on me? I'm rocking gold, oh yeah, you know.
This nigga injured? Oh.
I hear you hating on the love. Player, you should let it go. I'm not your regular degular. Don't call my cellular. I do what I want to do. Move how I want to move. All the I'ma do. Don't worry about me, boo. Anything's possible. anything's possible. Boy, you was way out of pocket. If you hating, you should stop it. Pull up a
Well, you guys, that it is what it is. I just lost to the guy who is over the league. Y'all saw it. Got my ass beat. I kept up in the first, what, 2 quarters. And after that, it was complete total blowout. Like I said, I'm not good at 2K by any means necessary. I don't play this game online. I don't like the lag. I don't like all of the stuff that comes with playing 2K online. I think the online play for 2K has always been trash, always will be trash. But what can I do? You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you guys for coming through, dropping those comments, those 2 people for dropping those comments. I appreciate you guys for coming through and doing. I hope you guys enjoy the content. I'm not going to enjoy doing this very much, but yeah. I hope you guys enjoy watching me get beat up on 2K. But above all else, stay rare. Peace.